Okay, let's look at um, the beginning. Okay, we're going to talk about relationships today. We're going to talk about relationship and the purpose of relationship. But I just want to lay a little foundation so that what we speak about is easier to absorb. Okay, so we're going to discuss relationship, but we first have to always refer back to the source. The source. What is the source? The source of everything is energetic intelligence. It's this energy. Everything is made up of energy that energy is intelligent. Okay, so it's intelligent energy. That is the source of everything. That is all that there is. There is nothing other than this source, the energetic intelligence. Now, it expresses itself in all that there is. This source expresses itself in all that there is. Okay? So we have to lay that foundation so that it makes it easy to absorb the understanding of what all of this is about. The source is experiencing itself through its physical expression. Okay? It's allowed to experience itself through its physical expression. Now, we are an expression of the source. Okay? We are expressing the energetic intelligence in the way that we express it, in our own unique expression of the one source. We are expressing, we each are individually expressing that intelligent energy or that energetic intelligence. Okay? So, with that understanding, relationships are for the purpose of becoming aware that there is nothing but the oneness of this energetic intelligence. There is nothing but that oneness. Okay. Relationships remind us, bring us back into the awareness of the oneness. That's what this is out here. That's why you're told that the two shall become one. In other words, your awareness uh, we will reunite with your understanding that there was never any separation. Okay, the two becoming one is uh, is misleading in a sense because it implies that there was once two that now become one, when nothing could be further from the truth because it doesn't even matter. It doesn't work out that way anywhere in nature. See, everything begins with that one source, and then that one source produces another expression of itself. See, the expression of your mom, the expression of your dad came together, and in that one unit, when they united physically together, they produced another physical expression. But the two, the expressions of your parents, your mother and your father, were really expressing the one power source all the time anyway. Okay, so what we're doing is we're taking the belief in separation and bringing it back into the true understanding that there is no separation. There is only the one power source expressing itself as all that there is. Well, you may be asking, well, what does that have to do with relationships? Okay, now we understand that from ages 0 to about 7, we're just a sponge. We're just absorbing information from our environment. Okay, we're absorbing information from our environment, and because we're absorbing information from our environment, the information that we're absorbing is as good or as bad as the environment that we're absorbing information from. Nevertheless, we're making decisions about who we are and what life is in that period of time from birth or from 0 until about 7 years old. We're absorbing what's in our environment, good or bad. and it forms the mind that we have. Okay, so if the environment that we were in was filled with negativity, if it was filled with fear and insecurity, which most of them are, then we create a mind that is filled with fear and insecurity. Okay, doubt. We create a mind that is filled with doubt and disbelief and a limited understanding of who we are and what our ability is, because that's what we absorb from 0 to 7. Okay, so when we, as we talked about before, when we create beliefs, the beliefs come from the thinking that we repetitively think on. Okay, those form our belief, repetitive thoughts. So if we have repetitive thoughts of insecurities, if we have repetitive thoughts of fear, if we have the repetitive thoughts of not being good enough, if we have all of those negative things that are forming our mind that came from birth to about age 7, when we meet with our significant other who has gone through this same process, we have two people who have minds filled with negativity. Okay, so what they want to do, what we have been taught previous to now, is that when those two people come together, in order to love each other, what we have to do is spend all of our time trying to make the other person happy, and the other person spends all of their time trying to make us happy, which is an impossibility because we're beginning with two unhappy people who could not make someone else happy because they themselves are not happy. Okay, so we're starting with a flawed premise here, which is going to lead us to a flawed conclusion. Okay, so right now, today, the beauty of this is that we just want to straighten this out, right? We want to put it in the right perspective now. And the right perspective is simply this. The purpose of relationships is for us to be able to correct those negative beliefs that we've had that are driving our life experience, to correct them with more positive beliefs, with a better understanding that brings us the experience of greater experiences of love, joy, and happiness. In other words, the negativity that we were fed in the environment from 0 to 7 years of age, we are now, through our relationship, because our significant other will always bring up those things that we've tried to bury, those things that cause us hurt, those things that cause us pain, those things that we don't want the significant other to do because it reminds us of what we're trying to hide from ourselves. This now, with this understanding, gives us the opportunity to appreciate the significant other in a different way, because now they're helping us to be able to heal those negative thoughts, that negative mindset, and create a new and better mind, one that fills us with more love, joy, and happiness in the process, so that we will be able to present to each other our better understanding. So here's the deal. The better understanding of who we are is the fact that we are one with the source. That's the deal. The better understanding of who we are is that we are one with the source. We are one with the source. It is our understanding and awareness of the oneness that we all are that allows us to experience what love truly is. And love truly is nothing more than the acceptance that everything is one and that there is no separation. It's our belief in separation that causes us all of our negative experiences in life. Love is the belief in the oneness that everything is. Okay? That's all it is. That's what love is. Love is the understanding that all is one. If you think about it, the only time that you have a negative experience is when you believe in us and them, or you and them, or them and the others. See, when you understand the oneness of life, that is the source and the place of joy. This is why The joy of the Lord is your strength. The Lord is the source. It's the understanding of the oneness that life is. Okay? And when you get that, then that's when you'll have the experience of all the good of life intentionally, deliberately, and on purpose. So I just wanted to say about relationships. That's the purpose of relationships, to heal the misunderstanding that is driving your negative experiences of life because you accepted a reality of life that is not true. See, you accepted and had beliefs about life that are not true. Relationships help you to bring up those things that you accepted as true that are not true, so that now you can make new decisions about them and become completely whole, completely one with the source that allows you to see that there is no separation in life. And then not only the two become one, but everything in life becomes one, because that is the true reality. And the joy of the Lord is your strength, because you can only experience joy in the acceptance of the oneness of all that there is. Okay? So that's what I wanted to share with you. That's what I'm going to leave you with right now. This is a powerful message, folks. This is a powerful message. Reason you didn't want your significant other to go out with the fellas or with the girls was because of your insecurities that you gained when you were somewhere between birth and 7 years old. So now that you have this understanding, then you know that it was not them. It was never them. It was always you and your insecurities because of your belief in separation. Okay. So now that you are aware that separation is not a reality, now you are in the best position through your understanding of the oneness of everything that there is, and that you are an expression of that oneness, to see nothing but love. And then because you are filled with the awareness of nothing but love, your experience will be a totally loving experience with all that you interact with. Okay? So I'm going to leave you right there. You're an awesome person, and I want you to have an awesome day. Absolutely and positively on purpose. This has been a thought from Clay. I thank you for listening, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Thanks.